Okay, I went to an endocrinologist today. I don't know when I'll post this video, but the day I'm recording this, I went to an endocrinologist and I had been on her wait list for so long and I wanted to go to just have a conversation around my PMDD because I talk about it with my psychiatrist, I talk about it with my therapist. My OB has talked to me, like I've talked to everyone about it, and I really just wanted to dig deeper into my hormones because yes, it's a mental reaction, but I am very aware that it's linked to a very specific window of my cycle. So to me, that feels hormonal. And I have never been so dismissed in my life, especially by a female doctor. Like, I haven't decided if I'm fully going to dive into the experience because on a public platform, I always feel weird doing that. But it was a wild doctor's visit in a multitude of ways. And unfortunately, the result was her basically telling me there's nothing I could do, which is so infuriating because I just don't get why female health and hormonal health is not like focused on or researched so that doctors can have more data to give answers on this topic. Because clearly, just based on all of you and my comments and so many people I talk with, many of us experience this. I mean, I get why, because look at the administration, but I digress. So her response was, we can do some blood work and basically throw shit at the wall and see if anything sticks, but I don't foresee anything coming of it, which is great. Or to go on birth control, which I don't necessarily want to do, or to up my anxiety medication around that window, which I've talked about with my psychiatrist. But I'm also just like, but why is this happening? Like, I just want to know why. And I think that's why I'm so frustrated. I just want to know why. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is not medically backed by research. This is simply based off of me scouring Reddit threads on PMDD and the comments on the last video and the many of you that I've talked with in my DMs, is that I'm going to try Pepcid during the window of when I have my intense symptoms, which for me is follicular, but I know many is luteal. And we're going to see if that works because supposedly it's a histamine issue. I'm still kind of confused if it's Pepcid and Zyrtec or just Pepcid or just Zyrtec. Evidently, we have to run case studies on ourselves, even though it's 2025. So stay tuned.